welcome back to LEGO by the Book. I am Captain Xavier, and today I'm going to be building a set I've been holding off on getting for a while for reasons, but I finally went ahead and got it because I had all the rest of them, and I wanted to complete the collection. So today I'm going to be building set 75322 ATST. Now this is the +4 ATST, so it's like 5 parts to build it. And I'm kind of curious to how it stacks up against the original ATST, which was, oh, it was bad. It was bad. I'll show you my ATST collection at the end of this, because I think this is the last one of the vaguely minifig scale ones. I got lots of micro scale ones, and obviously the UCS one that I don't have, but would love to get my hands on someday. But for the minifig scale ones, I think this is the only one I don't have in my collection. So let's build this thing. I'm going to do them in reverse order. I'm going to do bag 2, which is the tree, and then I'll build the ATST. Oh, and the speeder. Alright. Well, we start out with our mini. We have our Scout Trooper, a lot more detail than some of the earlier ones. No printing on the arms. I'm kind of surprised by that. Alright, apparently we're going to build their speeder. There's our speeder. Very low detail, but clearly a speeder. I dig it, I dig it. Now we build an Ewok. Decent print job on that, much more detailed than previous ones. I dig it. Now we build his little treehouse. The usual plethora of spare parts in a color I don't think I had any of these Technic pins in yellow. So that's cool. Now I got 2 of them. And I think I got it all. Yeah. There's our little tree hut. Got a little building, and there is in fact an action figure. It does have a functioning catapult, so that's neat. I'm gonna give you some extra ammo. I dig it. All right, let's build the ATST. There we have our ATST driver, and that might be the most detailed ATST driver helmet that I have so far. I might have a similar one for like General Veers and the ATST, or the AT-AT, but for ATST, it's got the goggles on there. Not in focus. Anyway. Train, and there it is, our tiny ATST, and you can in fact put a mini in it, so that's neat. Head swivels. It's kind of goofy looking, but let's go compare it to the other ones, to the collection. All right. There's my ATST collection, and previously they were in order by release date. This one is now kind of messed with that because it would look really, it would ruin the vibe. Anyway, starting at this end, we have this newest one that I just got, and then we have the original one that came out that was just horrid. I'm genuinely on the fence which one of those is a worse representation of an ATST. Then we got this one, which was better, but still really rough and blocky, and a lot of that was just the parts and techniques that existed back then. We then finally got a really good one where they actually used plate techniques and all of that to get the head shape something vaguely right. It was small. It was oddly small, but much more detailed. Actually, a really nice one. I like that one. And then we have the latest one. They have this one, and then, of course, the one from The Mandalorian that looks like it's all rusted. I have that one, too, but I didn't want to put it in the collection. But this one's really nice. The size is good.
The detailing is really good, all of that. And then the final one over here is actually a mock that someone else designed. I don't remember who. But it uses the Bionicle ball joints in order to get all of the joints really as accurate as possible, but it does mean it can't actually support its own weight, thus the clear brick pillar there holding it up, but it just looks so good. So good. And then I do actually have the Hoth one down here, which, as I mentioned when I reviewed it, I was very impressed that they made it more accurate than they really needed to, because the ones that we saw on Hoth were not the same as the ones we saw on Endor. They were distinctly different, and they made it distinctly different, and I was really impressed by that. So that one's down there with the AT-AT, of course. And then for minis, so the newest speeder bike Scout Trooper there has much more detailed and accurate design. And then we have kind of an evolution of the pilots. And sure enough, this newest one, this one did have the glasses on the helmet, the goggles on the helmet, but this one they're actually molded. I don't know how well that's going to show up. But yeah, definitely they have improved through the years. So yeah, I'm glad to have fleshed out the collection. I think I will keep them in that order. I might actually switch these two just so it goes in ascending height. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What order should I put them in? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching.